and welcome back to Gapeys garden. So we're going to do a quick little video today showing these potatoes that I'm going to be digging up. And these aren't just any potatoes, these are true potato seed grown potatoes. So I didn't grow these from actual potatoes, they were grown from seeds of potatoes. So they're seeds that you would harvest from the little potato berries that grow, and the seeds are super tiny. But in case you didn't know, you can actually grow potatoes from those seeds. So this is the first time I've done that, and it's an experiment. So I'm not sure what we're gonna end up here. I think they might be on the smaller side, I would guess, but let's find out. So one thing I wanted to mention before we start digging is that when you grow potatoes from those berry seeds, you're not likely to get what you save the seeds from. So it's basically a hybrid, kind of like when you try growing a hybrid tomato seed, you're likely not going to get the same tomato. So our neighbor gave us a few berries from his potatoes last year, and I saved those seeds from them, and this is the first time I've tried growing them. So let's get to digging and see what we got. So I'm using a garden fork here, so we'll try not to poke any potatoes. So I'm going to start about a foot away from the plant, and we'll push up. We got some decent sized spuds. So he said that these were saved from a russet type potato, and they do kind of look russet shaped, or at least the skin does. The shape on some of these is a little kind of weird. So this is kind of a C shape. They're not super huge, but they are actually a little bigger than I thought they would be. So not too bad. There was a plant here, but it's pretty much died all the way back. So let's see what we have here. And between these potatoes, we may end up with different actual varieties. So these ones seem to be a little bit smaller. They seem to have also lighter skin than the other one. So this is the first one I pulled out. It's got a darker skin, and then this is the second one I pulled out. You can see there is actually a difference in those two plants. Okay, we've got one more plant here. Let's see how this one is doing. That one looks better. So this one has a little bit of a light skin as well. We have some pretty good sized potatoes here. Not a bad harvest for growing from a little tiny seed. So I may save a few of these potatoes and try and grow them next year, and we should get some bigger ones. All right, and then I've also got another variety next to that. This one is the Satina. So this is a variety that I picked up at a local farm store. So let's take a look at how those did. So I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 of these. Those look pretty nice. Here's a nice big one. Ooh, we got some bigger ones. Look at that guy. All right, so here's a closer look at the harvest. We have these, this are the Satinas. We had some really big ones. I'm surprised they got that big, but we had a really nice, productive harvest of those. And then here are the ones that we grew from the potato berry seeds. They're called true potatoes. And they did a lot better than I thought they would actually. We had some pretty good, decent sized ones. Those should be good for frying up or baking. And here's some of the lighter colored ones. I think we had pretty good success, and I'm looking forward to trying it again next year. That's all I wanted to show you for today. If you are interested in growing potatoes from seeds and want to see how I did that this year, I'll most likely do it again next year. I did save some seeds from the one berry that I got this year, and it was from this Satina variety. So I'm not sure what it crossed with, so it could have crossed with I have 4 different varieties of potatoes here, so we should get some interesting results from that next year. But if you want to see how I start those, let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can do a video next year on how I start those. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you again soon. Oh man. Smooth move. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.